Hi there, I'm Donnie G. MacDonald, and today I'm going to be interviewing somebody about their experience of the Free Church Youth Camps. As you know, this is the 60th anniversary since the youth camps begun. So tell me, who are you and what are you doing in my garden?
I'm Findlay MacDonald and I live here, Dad.
So how old were you when you started going to camp?
I was 3 years old. It's quite mature for my age.
Even so, three is fairly young to start camp. So you must have been to a lot of camps, and how many have you been to? Which ones?
Well, I first started going with you and Mum when you were leading the camps, but my first proper camp was King Craig, which was mixed. Then I went to 2 shinty camps and Renfrew. So overall, that is 4 proper camps.
4 proper camps that you've been to. So over these camps, you would have had obviously different leaders at each camp. Did you have a favourite leader that you liked?
I did, and that would probably have to be Ruth.
Ruth. What was it you enjoyed most about camp?
I enjoyed how we were like a big family, and I loved the activities, especially the team games.
Did you do trips and stuff as well? Were they good?
Yes, they were.
What sort of places did you go to?
Well, we normally went swimming and landmark, and we went to the planetarium once in Glasgow. And that was really fun.
Okay.
But and Laser Quest.
And anything else that you do?
There are talks and dorm discussions, which are always helpful.
Okay. The talks, why were the talks helpful?
Because they were really helpful and inspiring, and they taught you more about God.
Mm-hmm.
So they helped you to understand things more, and they were more geared to my age.
Okay, right. So obviously you've heard quite a few talks at camp and different people giving the talks at camp. Who would you say was maybe the best at giving camp talks?
I think that would have to be Sean.
Sean. And what about the dorm discussions? Are they helpful? What do you do?
We're in small groups and we just talk with our dorm leader. Mm-hmm. And it's just helping us to understand. We can ask questions.
Do you find that you get to ask questions that are more relevant to your age group, or?
Yeah.
So it's different from like being at church or at home.
Yeah. It's more. If you're struggling with anything, you can just ask, and then they'll have an answer, and it can be helpful. It might need It might take a while to sink in, but it's really helpful.
Good. So again, you'd have heard quite a few people leading your dorm discussions. Did you have a favourite leader of dorm discussion?
Yeah, that would be Duncan.
Duncan. Right. Do you think that camp has helped you grow as a Christian?
I do, yeah. It's always been such a good place to learn, and it was after camp that I first professed my faith.
Okay.
It helped me to want to know God more.
Okay. So what would you say would be the main things that you've kind of learnt about God in camp, the things that have helped you in your faith?
The things that have helped me in my faith is that that God loves us all, each and every individual one of us, and that He has a plan for every one of us. So
if you were speaking to one of your friends or somebody else in church, would you recommend that they went to camp? Do you think they would find it helpful?
I think they would, yeah. And it's fun, so win-win.
It certainly sounds like you've enjoyed camps and you've enjoyed engaging with other campers and with leaders, and you've had lots of fun. So who would you say has maybe brought most fun to the camps you've been at?
I would say that would have to be Gavin.
Gavin. It can't all be good. There must have been some things that were maybe a bit irritating, folk you didn't get on with, or folk that were maybe a bit annoying. Was there anybody that you found kind of annoying?
I think it'd be you, Dad.
Happy birthday, camps.